Good morning. Come on, with 2,000 people here, we have to do a lot better. Good morning. So much better. I am Dr. Nagi Naganathan, President of the Oregon Institute of Technology. It's my pleasure to welcome all of you to one of our favorite annual celebrations, the commencement celebration of our graduates, and this year's honoring of the class of 2019. We need to pick up our momentum. So let's start the celebrations with a real round of applause for all of our graduates. At this time, I request all of you to stand and join me in opening our ceremonies by singing the national anthem. This will be led by the Oregon Tech Faculty Ensemble under the able direction of Professor Robin Schwartz.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Thank you, Professor Schwartz and members of the choir for that beautiful rendition. To the Oregon Tech graduating class, honored guest speakers, Stefan Bird, trustees, faculty, staff, distinguished guests, parents and friends, good morning to you. Thank you for joining us here on this very significant day. To all of our students, or I should say our soon-to-be freshly minted graduates, you have all certainly been through a lot over the last few years. As you have been intensely working on your studies, internships, co-ops, and fieldwork, my guess is that many of those in the audience today were your support system throughout those years. And I am sure they have contributed in many, many ways to ensure that you could be successful in your rigorous and demanding programs. So let's all give a round of applause to all the families and friends of our graduates who have been with you every step of the way. I want to extend a special welcome to my faculty and staff colleagues who are here with us today. I know they are just as proud of our graduates as their families and friends, and have had much to do with today's culmination of our graduates' accomplishments. I would also like to recognize our honored guests and speakers. I want to begin by respectfully acknowledging the Klamath tribes who have stewarded this land throughout the generations. We look forward to continuing to strengthen our relationship with you and welcoming and supporting students of the Klamath tribes at Oregon Tech. Thank you as well to the entire Klamath Falls community for being an important part of Oregon Tech's past, present, and future history and success, and for always welcoming and supporting our students. I would also like to recognize and honor Oregon Tech's graduates who are veterans and who are currently active in our military, as well as all of those in the audience today who have served with our armed forces. Thank you for all that you have done for us and all that you bring to our communities and our workplace. Please know you are such an important part of our legacy that we will continue to cherish. I am also pleased to greet Oregon Tech's alumni who are here with us today. Thank you for continuing to engage with and support Oregon Tech. You are not only a connection to our past, you are a foundational building block for our future success. And now to our graduates. As I was thinking about all of you and the job market and career fields that you are entering into after you cross this platform today, what resonates most strongly is one phrase: in demand and ready for action. Before I dive into this component, let me provide a bit of background, which I know the parents and families in the audience will also be pleased to hear. Unlike some of the graduating classes in the past, the class of 2019 is entering the best job market for college graduates in 12 years. Many of our graduates have already received multiple job offers, and employers are planning to hire 10% more graduates from the class of 2019 than they did last year. If we overlay on that how successful our graduates are, the news gets even better. Average starting salaries for Oregon Tech graduates have now reached $60,000 a year, which continues to rank as the highest of any graduate in the state of Oregon. The Higher Education Coordinating Commission for Oregon tracked salary information for graduates 5 years out from earning their degrees, and Oregon Tech still had the highest at $68,000. This statistic was calculated just a few years ago, so it's likely it's even higher now. We also know that within 6 months of earning their degrees, 97% of Oregon Tech graduates are either employed or enrolled in graduate school. I really like that sound of 97%. So, if you are mathematically inclined or an analyst, you might enumerate this as something like this: in-demand degree plus professional practice experience plus high salaries plus high employment rate equals a perfect launching pad for your career and your future. Yes, you are in demand and you are ready for action on day one. Congratulations. Let me also give a little bit of a background as a contrast, because as those of us that have more gray hair or less hair, all right, some of us have both, we know very well that the US and global economies can change on a dime. If we turned our time machine back to the graduation ceremony of 2010, you would be graduating in one of the bad job markets in several decades. While even then, the Oregon Tech graduates still did not have as much difficulty finding work as those without a polytechnic education. Our graduates back then did not have the advantage of the healthy economy that you are all entering into now. Why do I bring this up? Not to say you got it easy. It is to remind you and to reinforce in your mind that despite being in demand, you have to be a nimble, flexible striver, constantly looking for more that you can do within the context of whatever position you take. If layoffs come at your company, make sure You are on the never let go list. If new opportunities come up, make sure you are already known for your quiet swagger. A confident and helpful colleague who stands out from the pack because you have a record of taking initiative, answering the call if they need someone to take on a special project, willing to stay late to finish a project ahead of schedule, and raising your hand to volunteer while others are sitting on theirs. What else are we hearing from our industry partners who hire our graduates? That there are already high expectations for you, higher than previous decades. While companies used to have long training programs and entry-level positions that help new employees get their feet wet and ease your way in, those things are gone for the most part and are likely never to return. As an Oregon Tech graduate, you have an advantage in that regard because you have already practiced your profession at some substantial level while you have been here. So you are likely to be much more comfortable diving into the fray of the organization than some of your counterparts from other schools, but do expect a quick, deep dive right from the start into your position. And expect that you need to lead from the start too. Leading doesn't mean that you tell other people what to do. Successful professionals know how to lead even without explicit authority. You have to have the know-how, the understanding of how effective teams work, project management skills, respect for everyone on the team, and the ability to recognize everyone's strengths, including your own. You also have to be a great listener, not be a fake listener. Stephen Covey is a well-known speaker and educator who wrote the famous book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. He made the observation that most people do not listen with the intent to understand, they listen with the intent to reply. So basically not listening or respecting another's voice, but just waiting to talk. You don't learn anything when you are talking, but you do learn when you are listening. Yes, it's hard, particularly in our era of instant responses to instant messages on Instagrams, but active listening is probably the most powerful tool in your and all of our toolboxes. Test it and see for yourself. Active listening is a great magic wand. And speaking of instant approaches in many fields, whether high-tech or hospitals, are changing faster and faster, throughout your career, you will be expected to adapt and adapt fast. Your soft skills will also come into play immediately. Even if you are the best engineer or best health professional they have ever seen, if you cannot write a cogent and cohesive proposal, listen and communicate effectively, and be a true team player, you will not realize your full potential. Even Einstein needed all of those things, relatively speaking. If he didn't have soft skills too, and if he had not known how to communicate his theories well, Einstein's genius would have never been recognized. History has a lot of such great examples. Oregon Tech has also had to change and adapt with times. This is baked into our DNA. As is the Polytechnic University model, our programs continue to adapt with the times and ever-changing technology landscape. Recently established bachelor's and master's programs at Oregon Tech are based on industry and societal needs, like renewable energy engineering, professional writing, applied behavior analysis, and population health management. And in the fall, we will be launching a very in-demand baccalaureate degree program in cybersecurity. I hate to bring Darwin into this too, but adapt or die is unfortunately the mantra of the 21st century. While that's a rather strong statement, the point is that we cannot wait and hope for a bygone era to return. You are the future and have been educated and trained for a future-focused world that will simply keep changing faster and faster. I don't think any of you will have a problem doing that. I have seen you all in action, and you are fast thinkers, idea makers, and innovators to the core. To all of the parents and family members here today, we want to underline how much your investment in Oregon Tech students has driven these high levels of success. None of us would be here without your trust in our ability to serve these students well, and your trust in these degree candidates who sit here before you today and have dedicated several years of their lives to reach higher and farther than even they thought they would go. Graduates, the degree you accept today is only its physical embodiment, but know that the degree you earn today is already within you. It is in your bloodstream and is already captivating your mind. Now it's time to use it, cherish it, change organizations with it, and bring and elevate others along with it. We are counting on you to do just that and know that you will be successful. Also know that you are part of us now, a member of the Oregon Tech family forever. Remember us as we will remember you. Thank you, graduates, and congratulations on your accomplishments. Thank you. It's now my pleasure to introduce our first speaker, Paul Stewart, who was appointed by the governor in 2014 to serve on Oregon Tech's inaugural Board of Trustees and reappointed for a second term last year. Paul Stewart has provided wisdom and guidance to Oregon Tech as a trustee, and he has provided the same as the president and CEO of Sky Lakes Medical Center in Klamath Falls for more than 25 years. Trustee Stewart has shown his commitment to improving the health and welfare of residents in Klamath County over his many years leading Sky Lakes. He is considered a leader in the state and region and for providing high-quality rural health care and ensuring equity of care to all Oregonians. At Sky Lakes, Trustee Stewart oversees all aspects of a $300 million a year medical enterprise, which includes a hospital and 10 satellite clinics, family medicine residency program with OHSU, full-service cancer treatment center, and a home health agency, among other areas. He has also facilitated partnerships with Oregon Tech's healthcare programs and recently announced his institution's full support of our upcoming first doctoral program in physical therapy, with the first class expected to begin enrolling around 2022. Earlier this week, Mr. Stewart added a new dimension to this support with a generous pledge of $200,000 to accelerate the development of this doctoral program and our rural health partnership. Please join me in a round of applause for Mr. Stewart and the Sky Lakes Medical Center for their catalyzing philanthropy. Trustee Stewart was also named as Oregon Business and Industry's 2017 Statesman of the Year in recognition of his extraordinary achievements for public service, consensus building, and forging collaborative solutions to critical issues facing Oregon. Thank you, Trustee Stewart, for all that you do for Klamath Falls, rural health care, and for Oregon Tech. On a personal note, thank you for being one of my mentors. Please join me now in welcoming Trustee Paul Stewart.
Thank you, Dr. Naganathan. I appreciate that generous introduction. Good morning, 2019 graduates of Oregon Institute of Technology. Good morning also to you family and friends who have joined together with us on this very important day. And on behalf of the Board of Trustees of Oregon Tech, I am honored today to welcome you to this commencement exercise. It's always with a little bit of a sense of renewal for me to be at Oregon Tech on these occasions. Looking out from this vantage point, I see what I think of as a mini portrait of the American dream. A richly diverse population of faculty, staff, administration, of family members and friends, and of students, all gathered to celebrate the achievements of these graduates at this highly regarded institution. This is a unique university. It's rooted in our community, yet of the world, and dedicated to the proposition that it will serve society well. As a Board of Trustees, we are proud of our faculty who are so vested in the hands-on project-based learning that you receive at OIT. We are proud of our administrators and support staff who work tirelessly to ensure stable and successful operations. But most of all, we are proud of our students. You represent a group of focused, dedicated, and hardworking individuals who have by and large chosen the pursuit of very rigorous degree programs and who will now go out and literally change the world. As Albert Einstein said, education is not the learning of facts. It's rather the training of the mind to think. Once you stop learning, you start dying. So please don't stop your education just because you are passing this milestone of graduation. It's become a little bit of a tradition for those of us who are invited to speak at a graduation ceremony to impart some outstanding, incredible wisdom that will serve you for the rest of your lives. I'm going to leave that heavy lifting to our commencement speaker. Mr. Stefan Bird will provide wonderful counsel and advice for you. But on behalf of the board, since I've got the podium, I'd like to share with you 4 simple things that have served me well and I think will serve you well. First, I want to encourage you to be kind. We live in an increasingly polarized world. There is room in the world for strong opinions and respectful disagreements, but instead we are increasingly seeing people succumb to a pathway of disrespect, name-calling, judgmental insults, and sarcasm. The faceless mobs enabled by social media today sometimes make the barbarians look like cute little puppies. To paraphrase Winston Churchill, we all believe in free speech, but if your opinion does not coincide with mine, we become outraged. We are consumed with being right, and in so doing, we are becoming a society of finger pointers and blamers. Just because someone disagrees with your opinion does not necessarily make them a bigot or deplorable or an idiot. Fred Rogers once said, and if you don't know who Fred Rogers is, I feel a little sorry for you. Go ask your parents. He said there are 3 ways to ultimate success. The first way is to be kind. The second way is to be kind. And the third way is to be kind. Dr. Wayne Dyer said it this way: when given the choice between being right or being kind, choose kind. I believe the world needs more kindness, and I believe it will serve you well, both professionally and personally. I have found in my professional career that some people are like clouds. When they disappear, it's a beautiful day. Don't be one of those people. Put aside the bickering and finger pointing. We need to individually and personally rise above this and become better people. Take care of your thoughts when you are alone, and take care of your words when you are with people. Be kind. Number 2, be a good friend. Build and nurture strong personal relationships. And by friend, I also mean our spouses and our families. My wife is my very best friend. Nurture these relationships in person. Technology is a wonderful tool, but do not surrender the essence of the human experience to a Facebook post, a tweet, or a text message. In fact, I would suggest you consider periodically taking a 7-day fast from social media and see how it makes you feel. I encourage you to be guided by poets and philosophers and by that irreplaceable and still mysterious energy of human connections. Be a good listener, be courteous, be genuine, straightforward, and trustworthy. Stay in touch with the people who are important to you, and whenever you can, do it face to face. Be a good friend. Number 3, find time to be still. In other words, find time to be calm and quiet, listen and ponder. In a world with so many distractions and so many bad things constantly occurring, it's hard to resist the urge to watch the news and get all worked up. Will Smith recently said he feels we've become addicted to aggravation. I get what he means. We've become accustomed, if not addicted, to the bad news all around us. Disturbance is becoming the new norm, and some of us now thrive on this contention and disruption. C.S. Lewis said, "We live in a world starved for solitude, silence, and privacy, and therefore starved for meditation and true friendship." Instead of gravitating to the aggravation we see prevalent around us, seek and find quiet times to unwind and just be still. Acquire a taste for peace rather than agitation and aggravation. It's a great way to renew and refresh. Be still. So, be kind, be a good friend, be still. Number 4, most important for last. Above all else, remember these 6 simple words. Don't forget to call your mother. I have 5 children who have all graduated from college, some with advanced degrees. It's their mom that nurtured them when they were young, put a Band-Aid on their cuts and held them when they cried. She inspired them to work hard, to pursue their dreams and constantly be learning. My children are the wonderful adults they are today because of the love and sacrifice and nurturing of their mother. And I suspect that is the case for many of you as well. So remember to call your mother. So, you're all now ready to go out and face the brave world of careers and jobs and families and increased responsibility. Actually sounds a bit scary. I don't know about you, but I thought about running away far more as an adult than I ever did as a child. As a highly educated class of young people prepared to take your place in the world, you have many critical decisions in front of you. They are, I believe, decisions that you are well prepared to make. Remember, every event has the capacity to be a success or a failure. You get to choose which one it is. Your decisions will be most rewarding when they are anchored in personal passion and carried out with purpose and absolute integrity. Class of 2019, on behalf of the Board of Trustees of Oregon Institute of Technology, congratulations on this wonderful day. We are proud of you, and we look forward to your contributions to our society. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Stewart, for those words of wisdom for our graduates. It's now my pleasure to invite up our next speaker, Mr. Ken Vanderhaeg, who is a proud Oregon Tech alumnus from the class of 1990. Mr. Vanderhaeg earned his baccalaureate in electronics engineering technology and will represent all of Oregon Tech's graduates by welcoming the class of 2019 on behalf of our Alumni Association. Mr. Vanderhaeg has enjoyed a successful 29-year career with HP in multiple engineering and management positions and is currently the Chief of Staff for the 3D printing organization at Hewlett-Packard. He joined the Alumni Advisory Board at Oregon Tech a few years ago, serving on the Golden Owls Committee. He has also helped host industry luncheons, is a dedicated fundraiser, and has been a key consultant for all things related to alumni relations. Last summer, he was selected to serve in the role of president of the Oregon Tech Alumni Advisory Board. Please join me now in welcoming Mr. Ken Vanderhaeg.
Thank you, Dr. Nagy, for the warm introduction and allowing me to speak on behalf of the Oregon Tech Alumni Association. Good morning and congratulations, future graduates. It's an honor to be here with you back on campus to share this very special moment with you today. I can understand and relate to the emotions that you're all feeling today. Some of you are reflecting on your years at Oregon Tech, the relationships you've made, the professors and advisors that have expanded your knowledge, provided guidance, and have had a significant impact on your life. Some of you are focused on the future, excited to launch your career, seek higher levels of education, or just get out in the world and take that first step forward. And some of you are simply just thankful this day has come. Thankful for the many friends and family that have supported you on this journey and ready to throw your caps in the air and celebrate. Well, I can assure you there are some parents here today that are feeling that sense of relief as well. Whether you're reflecting on the past, focusing on the future, or simply celebrating this accomplishment, you should all feel very proud and hold your heads high. Take pride in how far you've come and have faith in how far you will go when leaving here today. From this day forward, you'll be called upon to take on a new role, the role of graduate and part of the alumni family. I personally did not fully appreciate the value of being involved with alumni activities upon graduation. I was, focused on entering the workforce, making money, and starting to pay off those student loans. However, through the years, I've come to realize what a benefit it is to be involved with the Alumni Association. Given OIT's reputation, placement success, and top graduate salaries, Oregon Tech's alumni are an extremely valuable network to stay connected with and leverage as you progress through your career. It has also supported continued lifelong friendships that I developed while at Oregon Tech and helped establish new relationships, sharing that common connection with other Oregon Tech graduates. So to start off on the right foot, as an Oregon Tech graduate, I'm going to ask you to complete the 3 following tasks. That's right, college may be over, but the tasks never stop. First, extend a sincere thank you to those that supported you on this journey. You have no doubt invested a lot of hard work and dedication to reach this amazing achievement. There is, however, a strong support group that I'm sure has provided motivation, encouragement, support, possibly some financial support as well, many of which are here in the stands today. So although this day is all about you, don't forget to thank those that help you reach this incredible milestone. Second, display your diploma with pride. Whether in your home, office, or other visible area, be proud. Let your friends, your family, your coworkers know about your achievement at Oregon Tech and your Oregon Tech connection. And third, be an active member of the Oregon Tech Alumni Association. In addition to engaging in the numerous events held each year, being a member of the Alumni Association is a great way to maintain your connection with fellow graduates, build your network, open up career opportunities you may not have even known about otherwise, and provide opportunities to give back, enabling future generations of students to enjoy the accomplishment you are all sharing here today. So class of 2019, on behalf of the Alumni Association, congratulations again on your graduation, making your dreams become a reality, and welcome to the Oregon Tech alumni family.
Thank you, Ken, for that great message to our new graduates. It's now my pleasure to introduce to you this year's commencement speaker, Stefan Bird, President and Chief Executive Officer of Pacific Power, a division of Pacific Core. As you will hear from his current work, Stefan is a very busy man. I think he moves faster than his electricity does across the vast power grid that Pacific Core owns and operates. During the relatively short time in which I have come to know Stefan and his contributions, I am genuinely impressed with the ethic and the outlook that he has cultivated and which has made his company so successful in serving its communities in Oregon and other states, including many rural areas. Stefan is a mechanical engineer by education and training. That's a great foundation. I believe he has achieved tremendous success in his career already because he has chosen to be a holistic professional. His background is a strategic melding of engineering, finance, and business. It represents the type of extensive skill and acumen needed to be a strong leader. In addition to many other responsibilities, Stefan oversees several departments that serve Pacific Core's wholesale and retail customers across 6 states, including Pacific Core Transmission, the largest private grid operator in the western United States. He also directs Pacific Core's renewable resource operations that include hydro, solar, and the largest utility-owned wind fleet in the western United States, and its natural gas and wholesale power risk management groups. Stefan's community service includes his work on the boards of several nonprofit and service organizations, including the Pacific Core Foundation, the Oregon Business Council, OMSI, and the Governor's Wildfire Response Council. Prior to his current position, Stefan served as Senior Vice President, Commercial and Trading for Pacific Core, President and CEO of Cal Energy Generation, United States, Vice President, Development and Acquisitions for what is now the Berkshire Hathaway Energy, and various other energy and financial sector positions across the United States and internationally. Stefan holds a Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering from Kansas State University. We are delighted to have his wife Valerie and his children, Anna and Nicholas, here with us today. And my friends, please join me in welcoming the very accomplished Mr. Stefan Bird.
Way to go, graduates. Thank you, Dr. Nagy. What an honor it is to be with you and all of those that are gathered here today. You know, if you want to know what kind of leader someone is, just look at the community that they create. Dr. Nagy, you and the faculty and the staff here at Oregon Tech have created something very special. Together, you bring a unique and powerful mix of academic excellence and real-world experience to your work. And this year's class of graduates have benefited from your tutelage and commitment. The education that you have given them is truly priceless. And because we all benefit from this marvelous community that you've created here, I'd like to ask everyone to join me in a round of appreciation and applause. And speaking of community, there are so many essential and enduring communities with us here today. All of the families, I heard you walking over here, who've come to celebrate a loved one's achievements, the friends and classmates who have cheered each other on, Oregon Tech alumni, and of course, the community of veterans, the servicemen and women who have such a long and proud history at this school. In ways large and small, these trusted circles have helped bring us all together today. So, to our graduates, I would say this: your journey to this moment today has been guided and lifted by those in your circle. Never forget where you came from and who helped you along the way. And as we stand here in this moment, surrounded by this majestic Southern Oregon wonder, I'm reminded of the history and the heritage of those who preceded us. I'm thankful to those hardworking, self-determined, and fearlessly optimistic pioneers for creating and preserving a way of life that we all hold dear. Living in Oregon, especially rural Oregon, is much like what I experienced growing up on a small farm in central Kansas. There I learned the importance of helping others, of hard work, and of being connected to the land. I believe the values that you learn living in a smaller community are like winning a lottery ticket to life. They give you a foundation for success that's built on earnestness and not entitlement. It took a lot of guts and gumption for the pioneers who settled here and across the West. That same grit, determination, the love of this land, and value of the community has been entrusted to you to pass on to future generations. As the president and CEO of Pacific Power, I can also tell you it is no small thing for an employer to find employees who hold these values and who can adapt to any challenge and who understand the value of community. People who appreciate that strength comes from a diversity of skills. People who know how to jump right in on day one and start making a real contribution. That's exactly what your hard work and education has equipped you to do. I know that because at Pacific Power, I'm fortunate to work with a broad team of Oregon Tech graduates every day. These are my colleagues. They are leaders, doers, and visionaries. They're pioneering new ways to make our energy grid more resilient. They're expanding our knowledge and expertise in the field of energy storage, and they continue to explore smarter and more efficient ways to accelerate and advance our commitment to an affordable and reliable clean energy future. In fact, quite a few of you have already been working as part of the Pacific Power community on a number of innovative collaborations, including student internship programs and shared research projects. Through these and other partnerships, Oregon Tech and Pacific Power are working to improve the vitality and the livability of the communities where we live and work. Others of you have been making your contributions to our region in different ways. In fact, I recently learned that Oregon Tech students and faculty came together to create a clinic to provide therapeutic services for youth on the autism spectrum. It's called the Behavioral Improvement Group Applied Behavior Analysis Clinic, or BIG ABA. That definitely needs an acronym. That clinic is about a year old now, and it's providing absolutely essential services to families who previously needed to drive hours each way to get care for their children. So think of that. Faculty and students created a program that is simultaneously deepening the educational experience here at Oregon Tech while transforming lives in this community. That's applied education at work. And then there are the Reclaimers, a team of Oregon Tech seniors made up of Ashley Morgan, Annika Anderson, and Jessica Arrington, who took first place at this year's Catalyzed Klamath competition for their work on plastic pyrolysis, a process for turning plastic back into crude oil. The team was inspired when they learned that China has stopped taking plastic waste, a move that's created a pretty big crisis for recycling. Or I should say everyone else saw a crisis. These three Oregon Tech students saw an opportunity, and then they put in the work, drawing on their formal education, their community of peers, faculty, and business mentors. That is an unstoppable combination of mindset, innovation, and hard work. I can't wait to see where they go next. So these are just a few of the examples that illustrate the power of community. It's truly an engine for good. Here's what I need all of you hustling owls to know. You and your classmates are the community that the world needs right now. Class of 2019, you have the critical ability to think big, to come up with bold, creative approaches to complex problems, and then actually do the work to bring those ideas to life. The world needs your skills now more than ever. So let me talk a bit about what I believe the world has in store for you and how your education and your community has equipped you for the challenges ahead. I'll start with a personal story. As I mentioned, I grew up on a farm in central Kansas in a community that prized hard work and honesty above all else. I'm guessing that a number of you can relate to what I'm talking about. After all, about half of today's graduates come from rural communities. And all of you have spent the last several years getting familiar with life here in the tight-knit Klamath Falls community. Even though I didn't fully appreciate it at the time, life on a farm teaches you how to overcome adversity by seeking help and learning from others. It gives you the hands-on experience needed to solve problems in tactical and tangible ways. There's a huge difference between being book smart and being capable of applying knowledge to deliver solutions. That is the superpower that you've gained here at Oregon Tech. I graduated with a degree in mechanical engineering from Kansas State University. Way to go, mechanicals. I began my first job as a project manager for a large industrial company. Because of my small town experience, learning from people my whole life and applying that hands-on knowledge, I did something kind of radical that not many of my colleagues were doing. I actually left my desk and went out into the field. I shifted my perspective by moving out into our plant facilities, spending time learning from our operators and the maintenance personnel, the people that actually ran the place. By combining their insights with my new education and skills, I was able with them to deliver some extraordinary benefits for the company very early in my career. That naturally gained a bit of attention, and within a short period of time, I was invited to join the company's mergers and acquisitions group, indeed, even though I had no background at all in finance. My first assignment was to lead a team and personally develop a financial model, cash flow statement, balance sheet, income statement, I didn't even know what those were, and risk assess this $2 billion international company with a team of folks. Suffice it to say, I was a touch over my ski tips. And I come to find later that 2 weeks is a luxury. We now do that in about 3 days, routinely. So life, again, is about learning and continuing to grow. At that time for me, though, it was just another engineering puzzle. I was skilled in understanding systems, and I was confident in my ability to learn. And again, you could just repeat this picture again and again over my entire career. I was blessed to be surrounded by a community of stellar colleagues who helped me learn the ropes as I put in the hard work to get up to speed. I didn't know that at the time, but it was the beginning of a long and very satisfying career rooted in the belief that working with a diverse community and a dynamic community is what can set you apart. It's what advanced my professional growth, broadened my curiosity and skills, and accelerated my ability to contribute in important ways. By being in touch with my community, I've been asked to do things I never would have dreamed of doing. It's enabled me to see opportunities that others have missed, and it's afforded me the opportunity to win some amazing relationships. By being in touch with my community, my work has taken me halfway around the world to Europe, Mexico, South America, and back here to spectacular Oregon, where I'm fortunate to lead an energy company that's rooted in Oregon's communities for the past 100 years. But not only their past, but their future. I'd studied engineering, and when the world asked for something different, I found out that my education had given me the lifelong ability to adapt and grow. And my community had given me the moral compass to navigate some complex terrain. Class of 2019, yours has too. The hands-on environment that you've been studying these past 4 years has equipped you like nothing else to bring your whole self, your head, your hands, your heart, to the world's great challenges and opportunities, just as you've done with your education. And since I know this is an audience of empirical thinkers, I'll give you an example of the kind of challenges that I'm talking about. Just a few years ago, and more than 2 decades after I earned my undergraduate degree and navigated that first job, I found myself yet again in the position of taking a leap into the unknown, a leap that would once again compel me to trust in my diverse community of colleagues and our ability to learn by doing, by sharing our knowledge and our ideas, and by personally investing in a shared goal. That goal was about reimagining and reinventing the electric grid. The electric grid was noted by the National Academy of Engineering as being the most important innovation in the 20th century to improve the quality of life that we all enjoy. We took a look at that grid today with all the changes occurring with technology that is now available, and we sought an opportunity to both provide lower cost to our customers and reduced emissions and a better quality of life going forward. To do that, we launched what's now known as the Western Energy Imbalance Market. We have an acronym for that too, the EIM. This is one of those huge leaps that's so technical that it changes everything, and it didn't attract much notice outside of our energy circles. But almost overnight, we went from 100 years of pretty much manual operations to a fully automated and optimized grid across 9 western US states. To put that in perspective, that means every 4 seconds, we capture 80,000 nodes of data across the entire generation and transmission system, looking forward as well across 10 connected western states, and optimize and redispatch every generator perfectly across that system. If there's excess solar in California, or if there's excess wind in Wyoming or the Columbia River Gorge, we harness it and instantly transport it across our company's 17,000 miles of high voltage transmission lines and back down our coal plants and our gas plants. We don't burn the fuel, we save the money, we don't create emissions. It's a win-win for everyone. To the tune of $200 million for our customers over the last 4 years, $650 million for customers across the West, and from an emissions standpoint, 15 million tons of reduced CO2. That's the equivalent of 3 million cars off the road for an entire year. Pretty cool. That's what it is now, and it's getting better every day. But in the beginning, it was just an idea. We understood how big the challenge was. We saw the opportunity hiding there. And just as Dr. Nagy indicated, you can have a great idea, but if you can't pull together a diverse team of people, this included information technology, the regulatory staff, the engineers that put all the pieces together, the politics involved in 10 states across the western U.S., coming together on a shared purpose is what made the difference. Now, certainly there are hiccups along the way, but we knew that would be okay because we had made thoughtful risk calculations, and if we had ever let perfect be that initial goal, we never would have made progress. For us, the real risk was in not acting. So we invested our time and resources into something that we knew could absolutely transform our industry for the better, and indeed it has. So with all of that in mind, I'd just like to leave you today with a few questions. What challenges are worthy of the education that you've earned here at Oregon Tech? What is the world asking of you? And who will you invite to join you on your quest? My guess is that your answers to these questions will unfold over many fascinating and rewarding decades, and they will probably change as your communities expand and the world around you changes. I can't tell you where your education will take you, but I can promise you that it will surprise you because you are graduating into a world that deeply needs what you have to offer. And if you keep your eyes open, if you learn to see possibility where others only see limitations, if you bring your whole self, your head, your hands, and your heart to the world's great challenges and opportunities, you won't just go to amazing places, you'll take all of us with you. Oregon Tech, Class of 2019, I know you have it in you, and I'm thrilled to see where you'll go next. Thank you.
Stefan, thank you for those insightful words for our graduates as they begin their careers. You have made today a very memorable celebration for all of us, and particularly those powerful words about seeing it as opportunities when others seeing it as limitations, never leaving an opportunity on the table, and also this committing to action, definitely not subscribing to inaction. So on behalf of the graduating class, it's my pleasure to give you a token of our appreciation, commemorating your presence and participation today on all that Pacific Power does for our community, and we look forward to a continued great partnership between Oregon Tech and Pacific Power. Let's give Mr. Stefan Bird a nice round of applause. Now, as we begin the recognition portion of our ceremony, I would like to begin with special thanks to members of our faculty and staff who make this day so special for all of us. Will all faculty, staff, and administrators please rise so that we can recognize you for supporting our students in so many ways, faculty, staff, and administrators. Thank you, everyone. Please be seated. It's now my particular honor today to present a very special award. We don't present this award every year, but just only when we have especially worthy recipients who we want to recognize. This award, which began in Oregon Tech's very first year as an institution in 1947, is called the Greatest Service Award. As I mentioned before, it's only presented by Oregon Tech when there is an individual or individuals who make extraordinary and unique contributions toward the advancement of Oregon Tech. This is service and support to Oregon Tech, which goes beyond good, goes beyond great, to reach the greatest level of service towards our mission of serving students and the greater good of higher education in the state of Oregon. I am very pleased to announce that the 2019 Greatest Service Award goes to Dee and Tom Thompson. Dee and Tom, could you join me here, please? Dee and Tom have been dynamic and impactful members of the Oregon Tech community for several years now. Both of Dee's brothers, William and Bruce, attended Oregon Tech back in the 60s. When William passed away and requested Dee with doing something good with his estate, she came to Oregon Tech to create scholarships in his honor. But she did not stop there. She fell in love with the mission of Oregon Tech, our students, and has become a tireless ambassador for all of us. If you are around Dee for just a minute, you can easily count on her beginning to share stories about Oregon Tech, our students, and our graduate success statistics. After witnessing Tom and Dee's passion for Oregon Tech, Dee was invited to join our university foundation board in 2010. Oregon Tech Foundation is a very important partner to us as they secure resources through philanthropy in innumerable ways. Just this year, more than $800,000 of scholarships were awarded thanks to our Oregon Tech Foundation. Dee currently serves as the president of Oregon Tech Foundation. During her time on the board, both she and Tom have hosted countless events at their home and attended even more up and down the West Coast. Tom and Dee helped make connections, expanding our network of donors and friends. They personally provided financial support to a myriad of initiatives, and they recruited volunteers, students, and industry partners, benefiting every corner of our university, from student scholarships to faculty innovation grants to athletic support. I like to refer to Dee as a force of nature, and Tom is a rock, and he is tasked keeping her tethered to this earth. Dee was a member of the presidential search committee that recruited me to Oregon Tech. I could tell during our very first meeting that she is indeed a very special person, and likewise when I met Tom. My wife Kasturi and I feel we have been adopted in their family. Their love and kindness are so inspiring, for which we are so grateful personally and professionally. The contributions that Tom and Dee have made to Oregon Tech have been transformative and will benefit students for a very long time into our future. They both have a great halo of purposeful philanthropy, a halo that reflects down on all of us, all the goodness with it radiates. Tom and Dee, you have truly nurtured a real legacy here at Oregon Tech and are truly deserving of this award. Everyone, please join me now in recognizing Dee and Tom Thompson for their extraordinary service to Oregon Tech with this Greatest Service Award.
So I want to say my husband has been very supportive of the time that we have been involved with Oregon Tech and the foundation board. And just on the way over here, he made a suggestion that since we have a captive audience, we pass the hat to support the foundation, like the Golden Owls do. Thank you very much. First, I want to thank Dr. Nagy, Oregon Tech, and faculty and staff for honoring us today. It is a lifetime honor for us to receive this award, so thank you very much. Second, graduates, we acknowledge that this is your day, so congratulations. Celebrate to the highest level that you possibly can, because it's a kind of a once-in-a-lifetime deal. I serve on the foundation board, as Dr. Nagy mentioned, and my husband and I are donors to Oregon Tech. Why? because investments in you and Oregon Tech yield exciting returns to us, your success. You make us very proud. As you leave here to start your careers today, keep in mind Oregon Tech. Be an active alum, as our alumni president was telling you, and give back when you can to help support Oregon Tech students who will be following in your footsteps. Again, congratulations, graduates, and thank you for making us part of your celebration today.
Thank you, Dee and Tom, for everything you do for our students and helping them reach this very important day. I would now like to present the Oregon Tech Foundation Excellence in Teaching Award. The student-selected award honors faculty members who have made a difference in the lives of students through outstanding teaching performance, exemplary commitment to students, and leadership initiatives supporting student success. I'm going to recognize two faculty members, one from each college. I request them to rise and remain standing when I call their names. This year's recipient from the College of Engineering, Technology, and Management is Sean Sloan, Associate Professor in the Department of Manufacturing and Mechanical Engineering on the Klamath Falls campus. And this year's recipient from the College of Health, Arts, and Sciences is Darlene Swigert, instructor in the Department of Dental Hygiene on the Klamath Falls campus. Professors Sloan and Swigert, thank you for all you do for our students. Please join me in another round of hams for both of those faculty. And now for one of my favorite parts here, we are grateful to our network of alumni and know that there are many here today. I would like to take the opportunity to recognize a special group of our alumni, our Golden Owls, who have joined us to celebrate the class of 2019. Members of the Golden Owls are alumni who graduated from Oregon Tech more than 40 years ago. Traditionally, one or more of the Golden Owls lead the student graduation procession. Today, joining us in the procession are about 30 members of this illustrious group, and over 55 alumni and guests joined us yesterday at the annual Golden Owls reunion. Will the Golden Owls that are taking part in today's procession and the ceremony, and all other Golden Owls in attendance today, please rise or raise your hand so we can recognize you with a round of applause. Golden Owls. We have a few in the audience too. Thank you so much. Please be seated. Having you here today is such a special part of the ceremony. You all have helped to lay a critical foundation for our university. This year, we have 3 emeritus university members to announce, 1 member of both faculty and administration, 1 member of faculty, and 1 member of administration. They were all selected to receive the esteemed title Emeritus upon their retirement. I request them to stand if they are able to join us today when I recognize them by name. Please hold your applause until I recognize all 3. The 2019 Emeritus Faculty and Emeritus Administrator is Leanne Maupin, Dean of the College of Health, Arts, and Sciences, who has served Oregon Tech for 22 years. The 2019 Emeritus Faculty is Joe Stewart, Associate Professor, who has served Oregon Tech for 15 years. And the 2019 Emeritus Administrator is Marla Edge, Director of Academic Agreements, who has served Oregon Tech for 36 years. Please join me in congratulating these fine individuals who have given so much to Oregon Tech. Thank you. Yesterday, in a separate function, we presented awards to several outstanding Oregon Tech students at the Alumni and Student Award Ceremony. I now invite Dr. Erin Foley, Vice President for Student Affairs and Dean of Students, to the podium to recognize our awardees. Dr. Foley has led our Student Affairs Division for many years now and actually just celebrated her 20th anniversary at Oregon Tech. She has mentored and supported hundreds and hundreds of students over these 2 decades, besides all of her responsibilities in areas such as student life, housing, the health center, retention, public safety, athletics, and so many other areas that she has led over the years. Earlier this year, we had a contest called 7-Word Stories as we celebrate the 7th decade of Oregon Tech. We asked students, faculty, and staff to submit stories of only 7 words each about what Oregon Tech has meant to them. Well, Dr. Foley, she has to exceed expectations. She submitted 4 of them, and I want to read one of them to you. It says, small, mighty with big careers after graduation. So small, mighty with big careers after graduation. That is 7 words. The latter is so appropriate for this occasion today. As you can see, Dr. Foley's mind is always on our students and their success across the board. Thank you, Dr. Foley, for all you do every day. Please join me now in welcoming Dr. Erin Foley to recognize the Student and Alumni Awards of Excellence.
Thank you, Dr. Nagy. All right, now on to the presentation of the Student and Alumni Awards of Excellence. All right, you guys know me. After I call the name, there's a single clap. So if I say Erin Foley, that's an F. Let's try that again. All right, here we go. Erin Foley. Thank you, I appreciate that. All right, are you ready? Are you paying attention? All right. When I call your name, please stand and remain standing. The Graduate Student Achievement Award, Kelsey Gillen. Well done. Now hold, there's 3 names on this one, so wait until I give 3. All right, Hiram Hunt Award. The Reclaimers, Annika Anderson. No, wait. Ashley Morgan and Jessica Arrington. There you go, you got it. Come on, stand up. There you go. Most Dedicated Student Award, Jessica Thiel. The Oregon Tech Pride Award, Daniel Iwicki. Outstanding Student Veteran Award, William Natavidad. Outstanding Community Service Award, Myra Roca Ramos. Outstanding Non-Traditional Student Award, Aaron Miller. The Owen Citizenship Award, Junmin Yi. The Student Achievement Award, Connor Scott. Congratulations, Student Award recipients. Well done. Round of applause. You can be seated. Thank you. Each year, the Oregon Tech academic departments select an outstanding scholar. These scholars are listed in your program, and they will also lead their department during the presentation of diplomas. Will all of the outstanding scholars please rise? Congratulations on your outstanding achievements. You may sit down. From those outstanding students, the President's Senior Cup recipients are chosen. Recipients of the 2019 President's Senior Cup are Matthew Sy from the College of Engineering, Technology, and Management. And Allison Young from the College of Health, Arts, and Sciences. Congratulations to you both. Congratulations and best wishes to all of our student awardees.
Actually, I'm going to revert back to an occasion I missed, so I'm going to invite Dee and Tom Thompson to come back. I just realized I missed giving them their plaque. Repeat visitors. Thank you, Dr. Foley, for the introduction of those awardees. As you all know, Oregon Tech has two colleges within the university today, the College of Health, Arts, and Sciences, and the College of Engineering, Technology, and Management. We always provide an opportunity for a student from each college to represent their fellow graduates. I am pleased and proud now to introduce our first student speaker, Jordan Pavlik from the College of Health, Arts, and Sciences. Jordan graduates today with a Bachelor of Science in Biology, Health Sciences, and came to us when she transferred from College of Siskiyou. After she graduates today from Oregon Tech, Jordan will begin a master's program in stem cell research through a joint program between Cal State University, Sacramento and UC Davis. Jordan was a teaching assistant for the Natural Sciences Department at Oregon Tech, where she spent many hours guiding our students in our cadaver lab. She also worked in the Office of Human Resources, helping plan many large events. So please join me in welcoming our College of Haas student speaker, Jordan Pavlik.
Good morning, everyone. That was pretty good. I'll take it. Before I begin, I would like to cite a recent study I read that stated nobody remembers their commencement speech unless you buy them a car or pay off their tuition. Since I'm not paying off your tuition, I understand that none of you are really listening, but that won't stop me. A shout out and congratulations to the Oregon Tech graduating class of 2019. I am so proud to be a part of this class with you. I would like to take a few minutes to reflect on the hidden gift of this graduation, the gift of diversity from my fellow peers. The foundation of this campus was to train and re-educate returning World War II veterans. Today, in our graduating class, we have 10 veterans. Thank you for your service. Today, in our graduating class, we have individuals from many places around the globe, from Hawaii, Germany, the Netherlands, Saudi Arabia, and Indonesia. Thank you. Thank you for sharing your diversity, your culture, and your perspective. Today, in our graduating class, we have 10 individuals over the age of 40. Thank you for pursuing your passions and for showing us all that it is never too late to achieve your dreams. Today, in our graduating class, we have more women enrolled and graduating than ever before. Thank you, ladies, for not only pursuing a degree in STEM, but for also pursuing a career in STEM, where the odds have historically been stacked against you. And thank you, ladies, for continuing to defy those odds. Finally, and most importantly, today, in attendance and support of our graduating class, we have our families. Our support systems, our partners, our professors, and our best friends. These people have given us the foundation to succeed and accomplish our wildest dreams in life. Let's give them a round of applause. Now that we have thanked the people who matter most, let's acknowledge our hard work, guys. Our grit, determination, sacrifices, and the faith we had in ourselves has brought us here. recognize our accomplishments today, and celebrate, because that is what graduation is all about. Finally, to the friends and faculty that I have met during my time here, I will carry you with me always. To the family that I have here with me today, thank you for your constant and unwavering support. Finally, to the Oregon Tech graduating class of 2019, I challenge you to rise up and take your next chapter in life head on. This is your moment. Be proud of where you came from, how far you have come, and how far you will undoubtedly go. Congratulations and thank you.
Thank you, Jordan, for those inspiring remarks to your colleagues and to the families and friends here today. I am now pleased to welcome Faith Lee, our student speaker from the College of Engineering, Technology, and Management. Well, you can sense this, talk about a Miss Oregon Tech through and through. Faith grew up in Bly, Oregon, and went to Bonanza High School. She told me now how she knew it was going to be Oregon Tech for her at a very young age. She could tell this. Faith Lee is graduating today with a Bachelor of Science degree in Healthcare Management Administration option. She had an internship at the Cascade Health Alliance this year, and they have already invited her to join them as a full-time staff member. Faith's involvement outside of classes includes many student leadership positions. Last year, she served as the president of Oregon Tech Student Government in Klamath Falls and demonstrated her leadership in so many ways. She has also served as a clubs officer and new student orientation leader, to name just a few. She also served on many campus committees. Beside her on-campus work, Faith found time to support her church as a youth group minister and served as a volleyball official for Klamath County Youth Volleyball. Please join me in welcoming Faith Lee.
Okay.
Welcome, graduates, staff, faculty, family, and friends. It is a great honor to speak to you today one last time. I have 3 things that I would like to share that I learned from my peers, faculty, and mentors here at Oregon Tech. Number 1, always check your options. Number 2, enjoy the moment. And number 3, today is a new day. In the words of Pat Schaefer of the Operations Management Department, in Minitab, as in life, always check your options. During my time at Oregon Tech, I've been encouraged to never settle. I had to learn that it really is okay to say no and walk away from a bad deal. So in the spirit of always checking your options, keep an eye out for opportunities and how to take advantage of them, and never settle for less than your worth. Number 2, enjoy the moment. During my time as a student leader here on the Klamath Falls campus, I came to learn that Oregon Tech students are dedicated, driven, and focused on succeeding. I found that this dedication means that sometimes it's hard to get you to come to on-campus events, even if there's free food. I just want to remind you that while in pursuit of your goals, remember to take a step back and check into what's happening around you. Look to the future in anticipation, to the past with nostalgia, but don't lose focus of the things that are happening in the present. I want to leave you with the fact that today is a new day. If you were to look at the mirror in my bedroom, you'd see the quote, "The person that I once was does not define who I am and who I will be, and the things that I do not have do not define the things that I will receive," by Karamo Brown. This is my daily reminder that there's always opportunity for us to grow and become better than we were before. Let today be a new beginning. We can truly become whatever we want to be. After all, that's what college is about. But it doesn't end with graduation. Keep hustling and working hard. Of course, as a business student, I'm going to remind you about what I just told you because that way you're less likely to forget. Remember to check your options, enjoy the moment, and that today is a new day. To use every cliche from every commencement speech that you've ever heard, I'd like to thank my family, my friends, my faculty, and my mentors. I'd like to thank them for the opportunities and the doors that they've helped open for me, as well as all of the support that they've given me. And finally, I'd like to thank Oregon Tech from the bottom of my heart for everything. Congratulations, class of 2019.
If you saw her mortarboard, it says, I care a lot. It's kind of my thing. So that is truly Faith Lee. Thank you, Faith, for those touching remarks. Your passion for and your commitment to Oregon Tech and your fellow students are truly inspiring. Thank you so much. I would now like to invite Dr. Foley and Provost Gary Kulak to the podium for the presentation of our graduates.
Provost Gary Kulik will now present the 2018-19 graduates.
Will the graduates for the Oregon Institute of Technology's Associate, Bachelor, and Master's degree in the College of Health, Arts, and Sciences and the OHSU School of Nursing please rise? Will the faculty please rise? President Naganathan, these students who comprise the class of 2019 are candidates for the associate, bachelor, and master's degree in their respective fields. Upon completion of their required curriculum, they are recommended by the faculty to receive their degrees.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me, by the state of Oregon and the trustees of the Oregon Institute of Technology, I do confer upon all of the qualified candidates, including those in absentia, the associate, bachelor, and master degrees in the College of Health, Arts, and Sciences and the OHSU School of Nursing, for which they have met the requirements. You are charged with the duties and responsibilities of the degree and granted the privileges and prerogatives pertaining thereto. Congratulations, graduates. You may now be seated.
We would love for families to take photographs as your family member receives their degree recognition. To allow all families to take photographs, we ask that you wait to move into the family camera area up at the front here until your graduate approaches the ramp. As soon as you complete your photo, please move out of the area so others can move forward. Thank you. And now, presenting the faculty for the College of Health, Arts, and Sciences is the college interim dean, Dr. Dan Peterson.
Congratulations, graduates. College of Health, Arts, and Sciences graduates will enter the platform from my left, pointing and move across the stage. After the department presenter reads your name, the graduate will accept their degree recognition from President Naganathan. Pause for a moment for a photograph to be taken and leave the stage to my right. We begin with the graduates from the Department of Applied Mathematics, and presenting the graduates is the department chair, Professor Tiernan Fogarty.
The first degree in the School of Health Arts and Sciences is Bachelor of Science, Applied Mathematics. Victor Salazar.
Garrett Speckman.
Presenting the graduates for the Department of Communication is the Department Chair, Associate Professor Veronica Kane.
The next degree is Bachelor of Science, Communication Studies, led by outstanding scholar Benjamin Riley Hood.
Jacob Carpenter.
Montana Frame.
Megan Morris.
Nohea Ililani Vaiviole.
Bailey Christine Whitehurst, also graduating with a Bachelor of Science Business Management option, cum laude, Lambda Pi Eta, outstanding scholar, NAIA scholar athlete.
The next degree is Bachelor of Science Professional Writing, led by outstanding scholar Brett Bliss, summa cum laude.
Presenting the graduates for the Department of Dental Hygiene is Department Chair, Associate Professor Paula Russell.
The next degree is Bachelor of Science Dental Hygiene, led by outstanding scholar Kimberly Parker, summa cum laude.
Crystal Anderson, cum laude.
Stacy Bicknell, magna cum laude.
Lillian Doe, cum laude.
Casey Joy Luthold, magna cum laude.
Nicole Ramdul Kem, cum laude.
Christina Marie Mankins, cum laude.
Ashley Marie Meek.
Yami Daniela Montano.
Courtney Lynn Paris, magna cum laude.
Maria Elena Sanchez Gutierrez, cum laude.
Sierra Christine Shuey, magna cum laude.
Presenting the graduates for the Department of Humanities and Social Sciences is the Acting Department Chair, Professor Maria Lynn Kessler.
The next degree is Master of Science, Marriage and Family Therapy. Jessica Hart.
Irene Meeker.
Brenda Odeshay.
Angela Christine Salzwedel Kemp.
Killian Shields. The next degree is Bachelor of Science, Applied Psychology, led by outstanding scholar Marina Nelson, summa cum laude, Psi Chi.
Charisse Anderson.
Erica Baker.
Julia Bockelman.
James Bolter.
Sasha Christofferson.
Rachel Michelle Duran, magna cum laude.
Roman Altona Heydrich.
Kira Anderson Horvath.
Heidi Hoy.
Danielle Hyde.
Nicole Layton, magna cum laude.
Jessica Lewis.
Jimmy Sue Lovett.
Rebecca Lynn Meyer, cum laude, Psi Chi.
Balin Mann, magna cum laude, Psi Chi.
Kayla McCutcheon.
Jane Nicholson.
Siobhan Nagin Patel, Psi Chi.
Deanna June Ploss, magna cum laude, Psi Chi.
Gerardo Scues Olvera.
Travis Thomas, Cascade Conference Academic All-American.
Brooke Vaughn, cum laude, Psi Chi.
Presenting the graduates for the Department of Medical Imaging is Department Chair Professor Debbie McCollum.
The next degree is Bachelor of Science, Population Health Management, led by outstanding scholar Willow Ann Charlton, cum laude.
Brenna Bogle.
Diane Miller.
Rachel Pomeroy.
The next degree is Master of Science, Allied Health. Jacqueline Crum.
Michael Galinsky.
The next degree is Bachelor of Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography, led by outstanding scholar Nicole Miller, magna cum laude.
Audrey Ablett, cum laude, lambda nu.
Hannah Chase, cum laude, lambda nu.
Tanya Koobs, magna cum laude, lambda nu.
Ryan Cuthbertson, cum laude, lambda nu.
Jasmine Regina Pasqua Dubois, cum laude, lambda nu.
Bailey Gillifin, cum laude, lambda nu.
Judy Gonzalez Lupercio.
Megan Knowlton, cum laude.
Marie Kostakos, cum laude.
Cheyenne Nicole Labor.
Jamie Ellen Littlejohn.
Jenna Nilsson, magna cum laude.
Veronica Norris, cum laude, NAIA Scholar Athlete.
Jamie Poor, cum laude.
Riley Rosland, cum laude.
Lydia Santos Egoavil, cum laude.
Taylor Shannon.
Carolina Vicente, lambda nu. The next degree is Bachelor of Science, Echocardiography, led by outstanding scholar Zachary O'Neill, summa cum laude, lambda nu.
Courtney Anderson.
Jessica Baker, cum laude.
Eric Cisneros.
Nicole Keiko Davis.
Emily Eastman, cum laude, lambda nu.
Jeray Fleming.
Freddie Garcia, lambda nu.
Fabiola Gomez Hardin.
Kathy Ann Cow.
Brandy Mello, cum laude, lambda nu.
Tori Niska, cum laude.
Margaret Rose Paul, magna cum laude, lambda nu, NAIA Scholar Athlete.
Jody Christine Lyra Riak, cum laude.
Olivia Louise Schneideker, magna cum laude, lambda nu.
Sheena Schultz, lambda nu.
Shelby Ann Schultz, magna cum laude, NAIA Scholar Athlete.
Teresa Castellanos, magna cum laude, lambda nu.
Ramiro Tapia. The next degree is Bachelor of Science, Nuclear Medicine and Molecular Imaging Technology, led by outstanding scholar Megan Alyssa Fryer, summa cum laude, lambda nu.
Zainab Al-Mualin, magna cum laude, lambda nu.
Shalomi Bexy.
Richard Bates.
Paige Renee Bruce, magna cum laude.
Kristen Nicole Carr.
Melissa Eileen Craig, summa cum laude, lambda nu.
Allison K. Dixon, summa cum laude, lambda nu.
Katrina Goins. Sam Ingledew.
Devin Johnson, cum laude.
Kimberly Wen.
Kelsey Nicole Ritter, cum laude, lambda nu.
Allie Vinson, cum laude, lambda nu.
The next degree is Bachelor of Science, Radiologic Science, led by outstanding scholar Carrie Miller, summa cum laude.
Tiffany Rose Barrett, summa cum laude.
Mackenzie Byer, cum laude.
Cody Croston, magna cum laude, lambda nu.
Bryce Davis, summa cum laude.
Megan Lynn Dvorak, magna cum laude.
Saheli Doe, summa cum laude, NAIA Scholar Athlete.
Rebecca Duncan, cum laude, lambda nu.
Lance Travis Dunn.
Kathleen Eberline.
Michael Felsher.
Joshua Dwayne Hand. Alyssa Roberts. Kimberly Hieseker, summa cum laude, lambda nu, NAIA Scholar Athlete.
Lauren Nicole Jaworski.
Mary Johnson, cum laude, lambda nu.
Jason Keating.
William Kieran, magna cum laude.
McKenna Kendall, magna cum laude.
Jordan Keys, lambda nu.
Jenny Kirschner, summa cum laude, lambda nu, honors program.
Angela Lockwood Trimnell.
Kelsey Mayer, cum laude, lambda nu.
Jamie Mahler, summa cum laude.
Courtney Mansell.
Mark Laird.
Shanna Lee McDonald, cum laude, lambda nu.
Mackenzie McGuire, cum laude, lambda nu.
Emily Mix, cum laude, lambda nu.
Corey Peterson.
Colton Pusey, cum laude.
Connor Reynolds, cum laude, lambda nu.
Matthew Russell, magna cum laude.
Carissa Brooke Scott, cum laude, lambda nu.
Brittany Scott, cum laude, lambda nu.
Bailey Mae Simonson, cum laude.
Megan Sewell.
Weston Parker Spencer, cum laude.
Alyssa Stewart.
William Weaver.
Autumn Marie Wheeling, magna cum laude, lambda nu.
Karen Wickman, magna cum laude, lambda nu.
The next degree is Bachelor of Science, Vascular Technology, led by outstanding scholar Allison Ann Davis, summa cum laude, lambda nu.
Jason Bishop.
Kayla Brownson.
Emily Coelho, cum laude, lambda nu. Caleb Kripp.
Emily Drew.
Julian Franco.
Timothy Graydeck.
Jeffrey Cow.
Gunnard Bo Lindsay.
Javier Lopez.
Andrew Nguyen.
Jacob Parker.
Jacob Stone.
Presenting the graduates for the Department of Natural Sciences is Professor Ken Usher.
The next degree is Bachelor of Science, Biology Health Sciences, led by outstanding scholar Allison Young. Summa cum laude, honors program, President Senior Cup, NAIA Scholar Athlete, Cascade Conference Academic All-American.
Daisy Altamirano.
Samantha Bixler, summa cum laude, honors program.
Nicole Carter, magna cum laude.
Mariah Case.
Kylie Collum, summa cum laude, NAIA Scholar Athlete, Cascade Conference Academic All-American.
Nathan Mendoza Connell, summa cum laude, Cascade Conference All-American, honors program.
Rachel Marie Cox.
Beth Duran.
Cassidy Ray Gosvener.
Brooks Hansen.
Taylor J.C. Jorgensen.
Scott Leroy, also graduating with a Bachelor of Science, Population Health Management.
Edward Medina III, magna cum laude.
Larissa Omura.
Jordan Page Pavlik.
Cecilia Rosas.
Tessa Smith.
Samuel Sawanek.
Jenna Stobie, summa cum laude.
Sant Strassheim.
Jessica Thiel, summa cum laude, most dedicated student award.
Catherine Thomas.
Carly Weitzman, magna cum laude.
The next degree is Bachelor of Science, Environmental Sciences, led by outstanding scholar Aaron Miller, summa cum laude, Outstanding Non-Traditional Student Award.
James Bedortha.
Michael Edwards.
Brandon Halter.
Will Natividad, Outstanding Student Veteran Award.
Rachel Paul Wilson, summa cum laude.
Walker Woodman. The next degree. Sorry.
Presenting the graduates for nursing in OHSU School of Nursing, Professor Darcy Mize.
The next degree is Bachelor of Science, OHSU Nursing. Sarah Elizabeth Brown.
Aspen Gwen Christensen.
Jessica Don Conrad.
Brianna Ashley Cullen, cum laude, sigma theta tau.
Catherine Allegra Dubois.
Putri de Groot, cum laude, sigma theta tau.
Faith Marie Dunn.
Carolyn Grace Elledge.
Sarah Filer.
Jessica J. Gross, cum laude, sigma theta tau.
Deanna Marie Herrera.
Kimberly Jager.
Jaden Shea Leonard, magna cum laude, sigma theta tau.
Sarah McMillan, magna cum laude, sigma theta tau.
Nicole Melton.
Rachel Ann Miller, cum laude, sigma theta tau.
Sarah Irene Prieto, cum laude, Sigma Theta Tau.
Amanda Poor.
Danielle Corinne Turner.
Kaylee Mae Sievers.
Trevor Williams.
Presenting the graduates for the Department of Respiratory Care and Polysomnography is the Department Chair, Associate Professor Jeff Party.
The next degree is Bachelor of Science, Respiratory Care, led by outstanding scholar Sarah Adams, magna cum laude.
Emily Brown.
Zachariah Fansler, cum laude.
Rania Hicks, cum laude.
Adam Langley.
McKenna McNaught, cum laude.
Marianne Lucille Parker, magna cum laude.
Rachel Leanne Thomas, magna cum laude.
Kyle Tennell.
Daniel Williams.
Jessica L. Zavala.
Will the graduates for the Oregon Institute of Technology's bachelor and master's degree in the College of Engineering, Technology, and Management please rise? Will the faculty please rise? President Naganathan, these students who comprise the class of 2019 are candidates for the bachelor and master's degree in their respective fields. Upon completion of their required curriculum, they are recommended by the faculty to receive their degrees.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by the state of Oregon and the trustees of the Oregon Institute of Technology, I do confer upon all of the qualified candidates, including those in absentia, the bachelor and master degrees in the College of Engineering, Technology, and Management, for which they have met the requirements. You are charged with the duties and responsibilities of the degree and granted the privileges and prerogatives appertaining thereto. Congratulations. You may now be seated.
Presenting the faculty for the College of Engineering, Technology, and Management is the College Dean, Tom Kaiser.
Presenting the graduates for the Department of Civil Engineering is Department Chair and Professor Roger Lindgren.
The first degree in the School of Engineering, Technology, and Management is Master of Science, Civil Engineering. Gregory Collins. Also graduating with a Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering, Tau Beta Pi.
Damian Matson.
The next degree is Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering, led by outstanding scholar Curtis Pipkin. Magna cum laude, Tau Beta Pi.
Ben Absher.
Jonathan Blout.
Joshua Boudreau.
Ryan Brooks.
Austin Deanhart, Tau Beta Pi.
London Howell Farley.
Daniel Iwicki, magna cum laude, Oregon Tech Pride Award.
Gwendolyn Jones, Tau Beta Pi.
Trevor Scott Lunston, Tau Beta Pi.
Zahuri Manley.
Liam Perry.
James Roberts, cum laude, Tau Beta Pi.
Sydney Scott.
Jacob Shelton.
Jocelyn Stansfield, cum laude, Tau Beta Pi.
Brock Takata.
Benito Torres Mata.
Bryce Terhune, cum laude.
Olivia Torres Stagner.
Austin Zavala, cum laude, NAIA Scholar Athlete, Cascade Conference Academic All-American.
Presenting the graduates for the Department of Computer Systems, Engineering Technology is Professor Todd Breedlove.
The next degree is Bachelor of Science, Computer Engineering Technology, led by outstanding scholar Alan Gardner, summa cum laude.
Benjamin Brown.
Ricardo Garcia Hernandez.
Jorge Hernandez.
Christopher Souza.
The next degree is Bachelor of Science, Embedded Systems Engineering Technology, Hans Baumann.
John Kelly.
Cody Moreno, magna cum laude.
Daniel Stotts, magna cum laude.
Cade C. Weinberg.
Oh, hang on. The next degree is Bachelor of Science, Software Engineering Technology, led by outstanding scholar Morgan Loring, magna cum laude.
James Atkinson.
Jacob Chesley, cum laude.
Lydia Doza.
Peter Higginbotham, cum laude.
Katie Hughes, also graduating with a Bachelor of Science, Applied Mathematics, cum laude.
Patrick Johnson, cum laude.
Lucas Jones, also graduating with a Bachelor of Science, Applied Mathematics, Cascade Conference Academic All-American.
Kyron Morgan.
Levi Pomeroy.
Paul Simonson.
Kelsey Stoffer.
Justin Urbany, cum laude.
Dayton Wilkes.
Paul Wyatt, cum laude, NAIA Scholar Athlete, Cascade Conference Academic All-American.
Jack Zhu, cum laude.
Kevin Zhu. The next degree is Bachelor, department change.
Presenting the graduates for the Department of Electrical Engineering and Renewable Energy is Associate Professor Mason Terry.
All right. The next degree is Bachelor of Science, Electrical Engineering, led by outstanding scholar David Kirkendall Jr., summa cum laude.
Benjamin Tyler A. Day, magna cum laude, Tau Beta Pi.
Tristan Garrick.
Patrick Gonzalez.
Drake Lannon, summa cum laude, Tau Beta Pi.
Christopher Mitchell.
Jared Plymale.
Kelly Salick.
Alexander Walker.
Matthew Wise, cum laude.
Charles Blake Rotenberry, cum laude. The next degree is Bachelor of Science, Renewable Energy and Engineering, led by outstanding scholar Awab Saleh Atia.
Blake Michael Bartlett, also graduating with a Bachelor of Science, Electrical Engineering Honors Program.
Cody Taylor.
Presenting the graduates for the Department of Geomatics is Department Chair and Professor Jack Walker.
The next degree is Bachelor of Science, Geomatics Surveying option, led by outstanding scholar Timothy Aldrin, summa cum laude.
Sean Angel.
Cole Davis. Zane Vernland.
Justin Harms.
Chandler Lindsay.
Mosier Locke, magna cum laude.
Saul Preciado, magna cum laude.
Presenting the graduates for the Department of Management is Acting Department Chair and Associate Professor Sharon Beaudry.
The next degree is Bachelor of Science, Health Informatics, led by outstanding scholar Danielle Sherman, magna cum laude.
Hans Chuacha, cum laude.
Tristan Michael Shea, cum laude, NAIA Scholar Athlete, Cascade Conference Academic All-American.
The next degree is Bachelor of Science, Information Technology, led by outstanding scholar Devin Patel, cum laude.
Christian Absher, magna cum laude.
Cassandra Katsky, cum laude.
The next degree is Bachelor of Science, Information Technology, Business Systems Analysis option, Austin DeLuca. The next degree is Bachelor of Science, Healthcare Management, Administration option, led by outstanding scholar Faith Lee, cum laude.
Kayana Barnes, cum laude.
The next degree is Bachelor of Science, Business Accounting option, led by outstanding scholar Matthew Sy, magna cum laude, President Senior Cup, NAIA Scholar Athlete, Cascade Conference Academic All-American.
Wayne Chadbourne.
Savannah Kosand, cum laude.
Kimberly Gale.
Andrew Perkins.
Emma Christine Ploss, cum laude.
Jesse Sundit.
The next degree is Bachelor of Science, Business, Marketing option, led by outstanding scholar Connor Scott, magna cum laude, Student Achievement Award.
Lodewijk Bloomzad, Cascade Conference Academic All-American.
JC Pearl Conklin, magna cum laude, NAIA Scholar Athlete, Cascade Conference Academic All-American.
Natalia Fitzhugh.
Shelby Nicole Foley.
Trinidad Flores Gonzalez, cum laude.
Spencer Douglas Jackson.
Clayton Maves, cum laude, NAIA Scholar Athlete, Cascade Conference Academic All-American.
Kim Vale Tomas, summa cum laude, NAIA Scholar Athlete.
The next degree is Bachelor of Science, Business Management option, Storm Alvis.
William M. Bates.
The next degree is Bachelor of Science, Operations Management, Corey Cook.
Benjamin Cornwell.
Nico Curtin, cum laude.
Lindsay Rose Tinnell.
Tiana Folsom.
Tim McPherson, NAIA Scholar Athlete, Cascade Conference Academic All-American.
The next degree is Bachelor of Applied Science, Technology, and Management. Eduardo Aravalo.
Joy Raynon Mingita.
Presenting the graduates for the Department of Manufacturing and Mechanical Engineering and Technology is Interim Department Chair, Assistant Professor Steve Addison.
The next degree is Bachelor of Science, Manufacturing, Engineering, Technology. Merlin Farber, magna cum laude.
Rhett Myers.
Jason Peters, also graduating with a Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering, Technology.
The next degree is Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering Technology, Nate Ender.
Ryan Riepma, also graduating with a Bachelor of Science, Manufacturing, Engineering, Technology.
The next degree is Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering, Christopher Anderson.
Jessica Arrington, cum laude, NAIA Scholar Athlete, Hiram M. Hunt Award.
Jared Atkins, cum laude, Tau Beta Pi.
Marco Beluda.
Brian Bither.
William Brooks IV, also graduating with a Bachelor of Science, Manufacturing Engineering.
Brandon Camp.
Kian Colosimo, cum laude.
Devin Easton, cum laude.
Andrew Engelhart.
Brian Garcia Gomez.
Zachary Governor.
Milo Gullickson.
Garrett Heckenberg. Stephen Higgins, magna cum laude.
Brad Hyatt.
Ronald Jenks.
Hunter Jones, cum laude.
Brenson Kineshita, honors program.
Houston Knox.
Parker Massey.
Shane Meyer.
David Miner.
Jeremy Mons.
Ashley Marie Morgan, cum laude, Tau Beta Pi, NAIA Scholar Athlete, Hiram M. Hunt Award.
Nathan Pittman.
Benjamin Porter, summa cum laude.
Anthony Michael Ramos.
Audie Reynolds.
John Schultz, magna cum laude, Tau Beta Pi, NAIA Scholar Athlete, Cascade Conference Academic All-American.
Cameron Stafford.
Anna Stedman, Tau Beta Pi.
Tyler Seidenstricker.
Ethan Van Gent.
Jared Vargas, Tau Beta Pi.
Quentin Vargas, magna cum laude, Tau Beta Pi.
James Woitis, cum laude, Tau Beta Pi.
Dylan Wright, summa cum laude, Tau Beta Pi.
Now, let's give a round of applause for all of our graduates. We have one more ceremonial thing to do. So graduates, all graduates, please rise. Class of 2019, please move your tassels to the left side of your cap, signifying your graduation from the Oregon Institute of Technology. And please join together in a rousing, proud round of applause. Congratulations, graduates. Please be seated. You now join the ranks of thousands of Oregon Tech alumni who serve our global, regional, and local communities. I would like to take a moment now to recognize all of the important people here today that form the family support system. Without them, the attainment of a degree would be more difficult. So to those who contribute to that support system, let me say thank you. Parents, grandparents, spouses, partners, thank you for believing in your graduate. Sisters, brothers, children, grandchildren, without you, it may not have been possible. Friends, mentors, and loved ones, thank you for your encouragement. And now I would like to welcome back our faculty ensemble under the direction of Professor Robin Schwartz to sing Oregon Tech's song, Alma Mater.
The golden blue of hill and sky, her glorious colors shone. The truths unfading from our hearts, the friendships we have known. We vow with time to hold them true in cherished memory. Our loyalty we pledge to you. Alma Mater, OIT. Alma Mater,
Thank you, Professor Schwartz and the ensemble for that wonderful rendition. Now I have to ask all of you in the audience to help me do something very important to show all of our graduates how happy we are for their incredible accomplishments as Oregon Tech graduates. So let's bring the house down with a final round of applause in recognition of our graduates. Now wait. Not a polite applause, but a standing, stomping, yelling, enthusiastic round of applause. Thank you very much. Please be seated. Now please let me welcome back Dr. Foley for her final remarks.
Thank you, Dr. Nagy. Please join us in honoring the graduates and visit with faculty, family, and friends at the fountain in the center of campus immediately following these ceremonies. For department gatherings, please look for the department signs in that area. Please stand for the recessional and kindly wait to allow the graduates and faculty to exit prior to leaving the stadium. Thank you all for gathering here to celebrate this special occasion. With the exception of the recessional, the events of the 71st Oregon Tech Commencement are now concluded. Please join the faculty, staff, and the administration of the Oregon Institute of Technology in a final congratulations to the class of 2019. Let's hear it for the grads.